This is CHSTV News.
If you're interested in pursuing a career in media, this opportunity may appeal to you. Mohawk College and our school board have teamed up to offer a program called the Bridge Program that will provide high school students the opportunity to experience hands-on studies of one course in radio and one course in video production at Mohawk College in the second semester of next year. If you are interested in learning more about this program, please see your guidance counselor today.
If you're thinking about attending college in the future, you may be interested in studying at one this summer and earning 1.5 credits over the break. Mohawk College is offering a dual-credit college readiness course combined with a half-credit course in career civics. Please see your guidance counselor for more details.
And speaking of college, if you're interested in studying business in college, you can get started now as a high school student by applying to the Business Bridge Program here at Cathedral. If accepted, you as a Cathedral student will study at Mohawk College for 1 semester, working towards earning 2 high school credits and 2 college credits, 1 in marketing and 1 in general business. Please see your guidance counselor for more details. And now I'll pass it over to some members of the Cathedral Step Squad who have some information about this week's event.
Morning, Gales. It's your Step Squad here, and we want you to come out and cheer us on this Thursday at 7 p.m. in the Forum for the Hamilton-Wentworth District School Board Best Dance Crew Competition.
Tickets are only $5 and can be purchased from Eddie Lawler, Elisha Lodeza, or myself. All proceeds go towards charity. See you on Thursday night when we hit the stage against Brebeuf, Mary's, and St. Thomas More. See you all there, Gales. Now back to Ryan and Kyle.
Thanks, guys. Do you have an individual education plan or IEP? Are you going on to college or university in September? If so, during your lunch, please go to the Resource Department, room 208, to discuss what supports you can access in post-secondary education. If you have any further questions, please see Mr. Cantoni, Ms. Ternay Taha, or Mr. Gallagher. And now for sports, I'll pass it over to Mr. Tribuco.
Good morning, everyone. I'm not here with sports, but I'm here with a couple of different announcements. First off, as you may have noticed, today is the first day of student council election campaigning. I just want to remind everyone to be respectful of each other's posters and signs. Defacing anyone's posters will be dealt with by the administration and is just simply not acceptable. Secondly, I wanted to let you all know that keeping up to date with school events is now even easier. Every day, we here at CHSTV post the announcements outside the Student Council office. We post them online on our school website. And for the past couple of weeks, we've been putting each show up on YouTube, usually by noon on the same day. Now we are using Twitter. We will have people tweeting as we have our show in the morning. It is linked to our Facebook page as well, so it is simultaneously posting the announcements there too. So if you have Twitter and feel like adding us, you can add us at CHSTV News. And lastly, I'm here to remind you that today is the last day you can purchase a shirt to support Paul Plua. Shirts are $3 and you can customize your shirt in the form, or you can even customize it at home tonight. Tomorrow you can wear your shirt to school. For those of you who couldn't get a shirt, tomorrow is a paid Civvies Day. We are asking for a minimum donation of $2 from each of you, all of which will go directly to Paul and his family. Another thing that will go to Paul is this t-shirt. We had a couple of students had a great idea to buy the shirt and get as many people as possible to sign it, and we will give it to him probably by the end of the week. So this shirt will be in the form during lunches, and please feel free to sign it. And lastly, like I mentioned last week, we'll be putting a video together for Paul and his family to show all the great things that our school is doing for him. So I'm asking that any of you who will be wearing a customized shirt to school tomorrow to stay behind in the forum tomorrow morning. Right after the announcements, we'll be videotaping a message to Paul, and I'd like all of you to be there, as we have invited some members of the media to attend. So now that you are in class during period 1, I ask that if you're planning on wearing a customized t-shirt tomorrow to support Paul, that you ask your period 1 teacher if it's okay if you arrive to class a couple of minutes late after the announcements tomorrow. Again, I thank everyone for their support, and teachers, if you haven't already, please check your first class for an email from myself. Thanks, everyone. Now back to Kyle.
Thanks, sir. This is a reminder to all Gale Guides of the important meeting today after school. You'll be taking your yearbook photo first, so please meet in front of the main office at 3 p.m.
There will be an Eco Team yearbook photo taken immediately today after school in the greenhouse. Please be prompt in the meeting in the greenhouse and wear your Eco shirt if possible. If you cannot attend, please let one of the Eco advisors know sometime today.
Graduates, don't forget that tickets for the dinner dance are being sold in the guidance office for $50. Tickets are only on sale until the end of the day and are available at the beginning of each lunch. Also, there will be a graduation committee meeting today after school in the guidance office. And now for your sports, here's Eric.
Thanks, guys. Good morning, Gales. This is an important reminder to the senior boys soccer players who have not yet handed in their jerseys and soccer jacket. Please do so as soon as possible to Mr. DeClaudio during periods 3 or 4 in room 301 today. It is very important that all players hand in both items within the next 2 days. Tomorrow after school, a team photo will be taken in the main entrance of the school on Wentworth Street. All players are to meet the coaches immediately after school to take the team photo. With teachers' permission, please allow all junior boys soccer players to be dismissed at 1 p.m. today for the game at Redeemer. Thanks from coaches Piro and Dentino. Members of Cathedral's track and field team that have qualified for South Regionals or who have won a city championship are asked to meet tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. outside room 103 for morning announcements. Please bring your medals. Athletes competing at regionals in St. Catharines this week are reminded to practice today after school on the track. Thanks from Mrs. Verasso. Members of the girls rugby team are to be dismissed today at 1 for the GHAG final. Members are to change immediately and report to the chapel no later than 1:15. You also need to take a team picture, ladies, so please be prompt. The girls slow pitch team conclude their regular season today with a home game versus St. Mary's at Women's Park. Opening pitch is at 4 p.m. The girls are to be dismissed at 2:45 and be at the park by 3:15. Thanks from coaches Jordan and Nordoff. On Friday, the grade 12 soccer focus class hosted Cathedral's first feeder school soccer tournament. The class worked hard to make this day memorable for our future students. The success of this day could not have happened without the support and help from Mrs. Cannon and the entire administration staff. Thank you to the phys ed department for the prep work leading up to the tournament. A special thank you to Mr. Cannon for sharing his knowledge of refereeing to the grade 12 class, for attending and helping out the day of the tournament. Lastly, thank you to everyone who had contributed to the planning of this event, to those who came out to watch the games. We look forward to hosting the tournament next year. Thank you. Senior girls soccer coaches. And lastly, good luck to the junior girls soccer team at their game today versus Bishop Tonus. The girls are to be dismissed at 12:20 at the end of period 3 to arrange for transportation to the game. Thanks from coaches Thomason and Richardson. And that's it for sports. Have a great day, Gales. And back to you guys.
Thanks, Eric. And now for Miss McCabe's magnificently marvelous Monday morning moment.
Good morning, Gales. And in behind me, I have a special group of young men and women, and they competed at this weekend's National Kinball Tournament. This is the first time a tournament like this has been run in Canada, and we were the only Ontario team representing our division, and we did very, very well. In fact, we came back with this sportsmanship award. Look at that. It was a big learning curve for all of us, wasn't it? We played some absolutely fantastic teams from the Quebec region where they have over 8,000 players who play kinball. It's relatively new in Ontario, but there actually is a World Cup in kinball. We're looking forward to many more students coming out next year when we run our intramurals starting in March of next year. It is a great game. Wouldn't you all agree? We'd all agree. And the great thing is Matt got his poutine in Quebec. So it was a great weekend all around. Congratulations to everyone. You really did Cathedral proud. Special shout out to the girls rugby team today. Bring it on, Gales. Bring it on.